Hello there. Welcome to Live with Lynn. So today I want to talk about 3 secrets to success. So I've been pretty successful in my life. Yes, I've had my ups and downs, and yes, I've had my failures for sure, but I've also had my successes. And so, I'm not the expert on this, but I think I have some ideas that might help you. And so I just want to share what works for me. So the first thing, though, to be truly successful is I believe it's more of an attitude than anything else. It's something you have to take control of. You have to grab it by the horns and you have to make it happen. So let's talk about the 3 secrets that I have for success. So the first one is you need to take full ownership of your own story. So no matter what it is, you're responsible for it. And even the top leaders, they'll all tell you the same thing. The people who own Microsoft and Amazon and all these top people, they'll tell you exactly the same thing. You have to take full responsibility for your story because people don't find success by accident, right? It's very intentional and it takes very hard work to figure out what matters most and what helps you to be successful. It's actually easier to live what someone else is defining as success. It's actually easier to live what other people are telling you to do, because then when things don't go right or when they go wrong, it's real easy for our brains to say, well, that's, it was their fault, or that's why I'm not responsible. But bottom line is you are responsible no matter what it is. And sometimes things are out of your control, but it doesn't matter. You're still responsible for it. You just have to, and it's more of not a blame thing. It's not like, well, it was your fault. That's not what I'm talking about. But it happened. It was out of your control. So what are you going to do about it? That's where the responsibility comes in. Okay, well, it happened. What am I going to do about it? So there's no easy path to success. The ones who achieve true success know that it isn't about making life easier. It's about making yourself stronger. It's about making yourself become the person that you want to become. Jim Rohn says it best. I'm trying to think of what exactly he said. He said, make $1 million not for the money, but because of the person you become in the process. That's just paraphrasing, but it's so true, because the person you become in the process is really the most important thing, right? Okay, so the next step would be get out of survival mode. So there's an almond-sized, it is in the back of your brain. It's called the amygdala, I believe. And it's also referred to as our lizard button. I don't know if you've ever heard that, lizard brains. And what it does is it looks out for survival. So this is the part of the brain that triggers intense fear if you saw a lion chasing after you. This is your reaction. This is where I got to react. And sometimes, especially in these days, things are coming at you from all different directions. Our world moves so fast that we tend to automatically go into that lizard brain mode. We're constantly reacting. And when you're reacting, you're not thinking clearly. You often don't make rational decisions. You might say things that you might regret later because you're not thinking things through. You'll have tunnel vision. You're not going to be able to see the big picture. You're like focused on exactly what's happening, what you're reacting to, that you're not seeing the big picture and how you can better handle things. You're anxious. You're fearful. You're always hurrying. You're focused on money and how to make more of it. That's kind of living in your survival brain. That's your lizard brain. And so when you're in a reactive state instead of a thinking mode, when you're in a thinking mode, you're proactive. And when you're working from your lizard brain, you're reactive. So when you're constantly living in a reactive state, you're not spending your time, you're not spending your brain using it for what it's meant to be, which is to make changes to get yourself in a better place, right? So then the next one is, moving forward from that, is let go of today's thoughts and look towards tomorrow with passion. So, Walt Disney has a quote: we keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. That probably is me in a nutshell. I'm always like trying to, I keep moving forward. I keep pushing myself to do more and do more and do more. And Richard's always laughing at me because he's like, well, if you're not overwhelmed, you're not happy. Maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know. But for me, that's for me. I'm always constantly striving for more, to better myself. I work on personal growth and to become more and to become a better leader and to build my business and, all of that. And so it's time to draw a line in the sand and take some time out and ask yourself this question. So if I were starting completely fresh in a world where anything is possible, what would I love to be doing? And that's really what it's all about, because, things aren't working right now. So get out of that, get out of yourself and get out of this survival mode and the reaction and go, what can I do? If I could do anything, what can I do? And what is it I want to do with my life? And then when you become the real you, it attracts endless opportunities, connections, ideas, resources. It just all comes to you because you're being authentic and you're the real you. So when you're doing what you love and you build with passion, you position yourself as a key person of influence in whatever it is that you're doing. And so within the next 12 months or so, you're going to be attracting opportunities and connections and ideas and resources that are going to be able to help you do more of what you love and get paid what you're worth. So in this new, exciting, changing world, you're going to discover that it's people and teams who love what they're doing are the ones that are thriving. That's what you need to build. Even if you're building a team, then you want to build a community of thriving teams that are built on passion. So that it's all about passion. It's all about what do you really want. And so if you're doing what feels like hard work, you're always going to be getting trumped by the people who have a passion, because having that passion is what's just going to bring you. It's not you dragging it. It's the passion that pulls you, right? So I guess that's the basics of what I have for you today, the 3 secrets to success. So, take ownership. That's probably one of the most important things. Get out of survival mode and then make deliberate changes into what's better. Find out what you love and go after what you love. So I would love to hear your ideas. Get down below and tell me what you would do, what your success tips are, how you become more successful. I would love to hear it. Anyway, thanks for being with me today. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.